This is a critical incident community briefing about an officer-involved shooting that occurred on July 30, 2020 on 10th Street and Walnut Avenue near the Chino Police Department. The briefing will include body-worn camera video footage and other relevant information to provide an understanding of what occurred based on what we know at this time. The shooting occurred when the suspect stepped out of his truck with a 10-inch knife in his right hand and advanced toward a retreating officer while saying, "Kill me, kill me." The officer attempted to de-escalate the situation by ordering him to drop the weapon. The shooting is the subject of 3 separate and independent investigations. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department will investigate the shooting, and the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office will determine if it was justified. The Chino Police Department will determine if the shooting was within its policies and procedures. We honor and respect the value of all human life. The use of force is a matter of critical concern, both to the public and our police department. A word of caution. The images and language you are about to see and hear may be disturbing. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The suspect called the police department from his cell phone at 3:43 p.m. and asked to meet an officer near Walnut Avenue and 10th Street. The suspect said he was being threatened and didn't want to come to the police station. Here are excerpts of the call.
Chino Police, this is Renee.
Yes, I'd like to speak with an officer, if I could. I had a pretty bad situation.
What's going on?
I keep getting these threatening messages on my phone.
Did you know who it is?
I think so. I don't know if it's like something provable.
And you live in Chino?
Well, I'm in my car right now, kind of outside the station. I wanted to just talk to an officer and see if it's something I need to be worried about.
And what is your name?
Gary
Your last name, Gary?
Hardy, Hardy-Y.
So you're on Guardian Way. How about if you just pull into the police department parking lot, like right out front in a parking spot?
I'm kind of afraid to.
Why would you be afraid to?
I'm getting all kinds of like threatening messages, and some of them are, I think, I don't know, possibly like organized crime or something.
Okay, so are they telling you not to go to the place? Is that why you're afraid to come to the department?
I don't want to kind of, this is as close as I want to get without looking like I'm snitching or something.
When the officer arrived, he had a brief conversation with the man before returning to his vehicle. That's when the suspect stepped out of his truck armed with a 10-inch knife. The officer told the suspect to put the knife down twice and backed away, but the suspect continued to advance, saying, "Kill me, kill me."
From who?
No, 100% sure.
What's the number? Sorry. Put it down. Put it down. 5'11", he has a knife. Don't! Shots fired, shots fired.
Here's the footage slowed down. Note how close the suspect is to the officer with the knife in his hand. The object in his left hand was later identified as part of a firearm. Here is a photo of the knife. Officers undergo significant training on how to provide aid, and officers immediately began rendering aid once it was safe. Paramedics were also called to the scene to render additional aid. Unfortunately, the suspect succumbed to his injuries. The man was identified as 41-year-old Gary Hardy Jr. of Chino. It's tragic for all parties whenever there's an officer-involved shooting, for those involved and their families, for the officer, and for our police department. Whenever there's a shooting or significant use of force, the police department reviews all aspects of the response to look for ways to enhance tactics, policies, and procedures. If you would like more information about our use of force policies and procedures, please visit our website to view our department policy manual. Thank you for viewing this critical incident community briefing.